Hi, today we're going to be talking about the key puzzle kit, also known as KPK, made by ESP, Hudson, and HPC. The one we'll be demonstrating is the HU66, which is the VW and Audi. We'll be using that in conjunction with the Big Groove HPC high security sidewinder key machine. You can use any key machine, but this is a very easy to use machine that works well in conjunction with the key puzzle kit. Let's look what's inside. Inside this kit we have everything you need to make an original HU66 VW key. We have instructions, we have the key, and we have some additional tools underneath that makes it easier. When they've lost all keys to the car, instead of buying an expensive computerized key machine, you can use this, and it's a very simple thing to use. What you do is, this is the key, and all you do is fill in with little wafers to mimic the cuts in the key. In this case, we only have 3 wafers that we would have to add. Those wafers are here. Now, in addition to the easy to understand instructions, you get tweezers which help you lift up these little pieces, and a pin ejector tool. And what that does is, after you've put in the little wafers and you're done, they're hard to get out. So you put the injector tool into the hole and push, and they easily remove, and they're reusable, and you can put them back in their appropriate bins. So in this case, we've already put in some wafers that you can see. The first one would be a number 2. The next one, which is a little longer, is a number 1. Then a number 3. And then we leave one out. So that's actually a number 4 cut. And the key is made so you don't have to put anything in for a number 4. The number 5 is a number 3, and the number 6 is a number 3. Number 7 and 8 would be a number 4. You always leave the spot blank for a number 4 depth. Now let's show you how to cut a key. Alright, we've loaded up the key into the key machine. Remember, we're using an HU66 key puzzle kit. We've already filled in the wafers to match the car that we're going to be cutting the key for. And the way you get these is from software like HPC Code Source, where you look up the code from the vehicle and it tells you what cuts are in the key, or in this case what wafers to put in the key. This is one side of the key. This is our blank. So after we cut this, just like we had an original key here, we'll just turn this over, cut it again, and we'll have a working key. We're going to be using the HPC Big Groove machine. What's nice about this machine is the top half actually scoots over. It's on a pull, and it gives you the freedom and clearance that you need to see and work on the key. Now let's go ahead and cut the key as though it really was an original key and see how easy it is to make one. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and copy this onto both sides of this key here. Now this is a VW, so we have a shoulder stop. When you slide the key in, it'll actually stop in just the right spot. Some keys don't have a shoulder stop. In that case, we would put a shim in one of these grooves here that would stop it at the tip so both keys are equal. So let's go ahead and cut the key. We've got all the wafers in place for the car that we're cutting the key for. We'll tighten it in place. That's nice to have because it gives you a good clear view when you're setting up the key. We'll go ahead and turn it on. back in and just go over it one more time. Clean up any edges. And there's our key. Now it may not look like the original, but it'll work like the original. So now we would go ahead and turn it over, slide it in, cut the other side, and we're done. We've got an original key made by the key puzzle kit made by ESP, Hudson, and HPC. Thank you. I wanted to do some additional notes on the Honda 66, which is pretty much all of the VW high security keys in the United States right now. This is a tip stop like we talked about earlier, so we have a groove here, and that's where the tip is going to end, and here we have a shim in place to show you that it just stops at that point. There is no shoulder to stop like the VW key. Also, we have the wafers in place over here, and we're only going to do one side at a time. So when I say one side, in this case it's going to be the A side. We would then put it on the key machine like it is now and cut just this side here. Turn over the key, cut this side again. Then we would eject these wafers. Now the reason we do one side at a time is because if we had wafers on both sides, we wouldn't be able to get this tool in to push out the tab because the wafer would be blocking it. Alright, so then we would eject these. We would fill the appropriate wafers on this side, cut this side of the key, flip it over, cut the other side just like this, and we're good to go. Another point about our puzzle keys is it has a built-in light at the top of the blade. It helps illuminate and see the wafers in place. There's a little switch on the inside here that you can use your ejector tool to turn on and off. It toggles back and forth. What's nice is this switch is out of the way so you don't accidentally hit it and turn it on while being in storage or using it. Well, that's the video for the key puzzle kit. I hope it helps you. Remember, it's a lot less expensive to get one kit and be able to make a key for the car originated key than spending thousands of dollars on a sidewinder machine. I hope this helps you. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at ESP, Hudson, or HPC. Thank you.